Welcome back, friends. If you haven't been here before, I am Susan Clifton and I'm here in my Baca studio. I'm an artist in residence. This is in Pompano Beach, Florida. Today I'm working on a commission for a neighbor. She has the same really large balcony on her unit as I do, and she has a ceiling fan, and it has, it's one of those, it's just a builder grade blade, and she really likes kind of quirky boho kind of stuff, and she likes black lights and glow in the dark paint and all that kind of stuff. So her idea was to paint these blades black and then put some funky designs on them. So I found some of these really funky designs on like a stock photo place, and I purchased the vector versions of these images, and I'm going to convert them to SVGs, bring them into the Cricut. We're going to make stencils to paint our blades. And tonight we're having a party where friends are going to help us paint the blades. So it should be a really fun day. And she will be here soon, but in the meantime, I'm going to get started on cutting some of these stencils. So I'm going to show you how I take these SVGs that I made from the vector. And you can, I think there's tools online. I'll see if I can find something that will allow you to convert things to vector and then to an SVG so that you could do this yourself. But I'm going to use a Cricut Joy. It's just a little tiny Cricut. I'm using the smallest Cricut out there, but it's plenty big enough to make these designs for this fan. So let's get started. So I brought this moon design into Illustrator, and we're going to be painting the area that is black. So that's the part we want to cut out. The moon phases are most definitely transparent and not just another color, which could be white, similar to our background. So that means that this is ready to just make an SVG, that I don't have to do anything else to it in Illustrator. So I'm just going to go up to Save As. It's pretty simple. All I have to do is select SVG. And pretty much all of this default stuff is fine. I did not check to see how big this was. This might be a humongous document, but it's not. It's 4 inches. We can only cut on the Cricut Joy about 4.5 inches, I think it is. The width of the machine is just not big enough to handle anything bigger than that. So let me also check on this one. So I think I had already gone in and sized them all down to 4 inches, or to fit on a 4-inch desktop. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to select all of these, and as you can see, it's also ready. And all I'm going to do is Save As again and choose SVG. Now I'm in my Cricut design space, or at least the app that I have here on my computer. And I'm going to go to my canvas and I'm going to upload. So I will upload, let's see, we're going to browse and we're going to find the moon and the stars. And we're going to upload it. And here we are, uploaded. So I'm going to select it and say Add to Canvas. I could also bring in another one, but I think to make things easier, I'm just going to keep it easy and just do one at a time. The nice thing about the Cricut Joy is the smart vinyl is on a roll. Depending on what size you got, it could be quite a large roll. So I could make a really long document and cut them all at the same time. But I think that's making the machine work too much, going back and forth. So let's just keep it simple. So this is like a 4x5 piece of vinyl that we need, or I'll probably, just to be safe, go to like 5.5. Now we are ready to cut with the moon phases, and I see here on the right hand side that it's a basic cut, which is correct, it's fine. And I'm going to click the Make It button. I'm going to choose Smart Materials without matte, continue. I'm going to sort of center it just to make it easy for us to work with later. I'm going to click continue. Okay, I'm going to choose my smart vinyl. And now I'm going to load the machine. So the machine detects, by going back and forth, the machine detects whether or not you put in enough smart vinyl to cut this, this document. I am going to hit go. And now we get an unload button, which I'm going to click. And the smart vinyl has unloaded. And now I'm just going to click done. And we can cut another one. So here's my neighbor, Barry, learning how to weed the Cricut design. She was a fast learner. All right, so now this is, I don't like to use a weeding tool. I'm one of those people that likes an X-Acto knife. So this part's very simple. Now I'm going to cut a corner of the transfer tape just to get it started very lightly. I don't want to cut through all the way. We're going to use our burnisher to push it down. I'm going to really make sure it's on there good. I like to leave a little overlap so that it'll be easier to take off later, because we are going to remove this later. But right now I have to start this corner. Here we go. All right. I'll cut it. So then we peel the backer off, and we make sure, now if our designs start to come off, we have to sort of make sure that they stay stuck to the transfer tape. Okay, so this is now ready to add to our fan blade and do painting. Now I'm adding the designs to the fan blades using the transfer paper, and then remove the transfer film so our friends can start painting. Each person painting their section in their own personal style. Barry and another friend, Craig, got very creative with the food, all glow in the dark. So here are some that are already painted and under the black lights. That one on the left is still drying, so we haven't removed the Cricut film from it yet. And here's another one, really fantastic. I love how it looks under the black light. And look at this one. She decided to do more of an outline, and we love the results. Look at all those brush marks. So thank you for stopping by today. I hope this was a fun project and inspires you to do something fun. You can paint on anything in your house. You could do this on a piece of furniture. You can do it on your own ceiling fan. And I think it's just fun, you know? Why not use existing artwork that you can get online at any stock photography place? Also within the Cricut design space. They have tons of designs that we could have just picked from there, but she had something very specific in mind, so that's why we purchased some stock art. But use the Cricut design space and do something fun with it. So I hope you like this video. Please give me a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm, helps me grow this channel. Come again soon. See you next time. Bye-bye.